What's up, buddy? Welcome back to the channel. Today I got another crazy exciting unboxing. We're going to be looking at the HasLab Dragonfly attack chopper, the HasLab exclusive. This is a big W for me because I missed out on the HISS tank, so this is going to be my first. So there's nothing much about the box before we jump in. There's just a big mailer. It says action. It reads action figures. It's probably like a product number or something. One Piece, G.I. Joe, Jabberjaw, G.I. Joe. We got your serial code here. Let's get this guy parked on the side. Whew. Don't forget to drop in the comments which one's your favorite out of all the HasLab projects so far for G.I. Joe. I know there's been a HISS tank, a Cobra HISS tank. These are useful. Always keep your furniture protective parts. Oh, let's get this bad boy open. Just rotate it. So this box is definitely like about maybe 20 pounds, 15 pounds. All right, here we have the ultimate. There's superiority here. I'm not afraid of ruining the box because I'm not reselling this. I'm keeping this. This was one of my must-haves. That's a crazy package. I can't wait to open this guy. I can't even wait to display him and toy around with him. You got some renders here. You got some artwork. G.I. Joe Classified Series. It's just a wraparound image, so it goes all the way around. There's another close-up right there on the actual Dragonfly. And on the top, on the top flap, you got Dragonfly HX-1. It shows you the G.I. Joe emblem there, logo. Let me lay this thing down. It's almost taller than me. You got the G.I. Joe star emblem, and then you got the scale right here, 6-inch, 15 centimeters, and then you get that same emblem there, HasLab. So as soon as you open it up, you're gonna get some artwork right here. That's the Wild Bill, Yeehaw Champion. I want to set this up where you guys can see. So here we have one box. Ooh, okay. Here we got the G.I. Joe classified individual figures. Let me set these up on the table for you guys to see them. Beginning with Wild Bill. Next up, we got Ripcord. Here we got Glenda, Jane Glenda Mulligan. So she looks cool. She kind of looks like a SHIELD agent for some reason. Lastly, we've got David Crazy Legs Thomas. Whoa, this guy looks pretty interesting too. So far, I'm liking these two. These look cool. I wish they would have added another girl or just gave her a different attire. Here comes another. Whoa! Here comes another box. I think this is the base. I've got some missiles. You've got the wings where the missiles get attached to the propeller, the base of the propeller. This is the base stand for it. So I'm just showing you guys what it comes with, and we're definitely gonna get a closer look at this because I'm gonna build him for you guys. Whoa, so fierce. It made sound when I open it. Here we got all the stickers, and you get your instructions pamphlet there. You got all the stickers that say chips, salsa, and you got like little shark teeth and eyes on there. Here we got the propellers, the rear wings, the port wings. Here you got the rocket launchers, I believe. Here you got the cannon. This is the like the Apache, like the big old turret the Apaches have, the actual attack choppers. Here you got some cruise missiles. And here is the base of the actual helicopter. Look at that, man. Look at the size of that. So I'm just show you guys a quick comparison. Here we have him next to the Spinosaurus from the new Hammond collection, and this is the size of him, man. Look at that. That's freaking massive. That's just crazy. And let's take a quick break and get this bad boy built up. Before I get into the assembly of the chopper, here I took the freedom to get these guys out just to give you guys a closer look. Here is the female character, which her name is Jane Glenda Mulligan. She's a G.I. She's a Joe, part of the Joe team, Joe faction. She has like a pilot helmet and some gear there for her to fly. I might just part with her, as well as parting with the Wild Bill. So I mean, I appreciate the fact that they added Wild Bill, but I'm not a big Wild Bill fan. I will be keeping the Knife Force Ripcord. This is one of the characters I like. And then last but not least is gonna be Crazy Legs, David Crazy Legs Thomas. So this one's probably, out of these two, this one's probably more use. It's gonna fit better in my shelf. I can use them for different for a background character or for any close-up photography of, through with it, along with any franchise, Jurassic Park, Terminator, anything like that. I do a little bit of toy photography. I'm trying to get more into it. It's a little challenging, with daily life and work and family. That's it for the figures. Let's get into the chopper. All right, guys, here we got the chopper out of the box. I've already laid everything out so you guys can have a better view on everything. Here we have a winch, which it looks like this is the peg and it just installs, and then you just pull it down. I'll show you once everything is set up, but you can just like wind it back up. That's very cool. That's a nice little feature. This is the actual stand for the display stand. So you're just gonna park it in there like this. It's got two pegs at the top right here, 1 and 2. So you can just park the helicopter on top. Just take a quick pause and get ready to assemble. Before we get started, here's the instructions. You do get an instruction pamphlet here, but it shows you how to put everything together. Step 1, you're gonna assemble your base stand. You're gonna get your little wings. I think you just park them in there. Boom, there goes 1, and there goes 2. There you have it. And then you're gonna put the last 2 wings. They're the rear wings. There goes 1, and they actually swivel. Hook this up right about here. And then you're gonna push slightly, and then you're gonna hear that click, and bam. I'm falling in love with this thing the more I pick it up and the more I start toying with it. And the next is gonna be your wings. So you can see that peg, and there's a hole right there, right about there. You're gonna just connect that in there. You're gonna hook that bad boy up. Bam. So there goes 1. That's the left hand side. You're gonna want to put that black side up, the matte black painted side, and you're gonna hear a little click. That's it right there. Those are the 2 wings. So awesome, and it's already coming together. It already looks great, just like that. Just like, set up a little mechanic working on it. Number 2 is gonna be the little shooting guns. These are gonna go right here, right underneath those wings. Boom, hook that up. Bam. So there you have it. This is gonna just peg into here. And then this one is going to just peg in here now. There we have it. So this thing swivels. It doesn't swivel, but it does pivot. So that's better than nothing. So it pivots up. That's as high as it's gonna go, and then downward. That's as low as it's gonna go. That's a very nice touch. And then you can also add these fire effects. That's the turret gun right there. Bam, bam, bam. That's freaking sick. This is gonna be an awesome addition to the collection. I'm not gonna put all the effects on it yet. This same effect can go on that turret that I was mentioning earlier in the video. Bam. We do get 3 different fire effects, so you can go ahead and wrap these machine gun barrels. They actually slide in and out, so that's a very nice touch. Next, we're gonna get the propeller. Now it just spins. You just pop it in there. It's nice and snug. You can pull it out. You pop it on, pop it off, pop it on, pop it off. Hopefully this has a nice snug click. Yep. Nice. You can change the aesthetic of the vehicle. You pop this off, and you're gonna pop this on, and bam. See how that looks? That is dope. That is freaking mean. This is what G.I. Joe is supposed to be like. I mean, I wish we could get vehicles that were not HasLab more often. I'm sure we'll get them in the future. As for now, I mean, I don't mind paying the $200, $300 for something like this. You do get a vehicle, you get the figurines. This piece right here is definitely a must buy, must grab. I definitely recommend it for vehicle lovers of any type of aircrafts, vehicles, and just G.I. Joe fans. Before we continue, I want to show you the base stand. Hopefully I can get this on camera. So now you could just, it's got 2 holes right there. We're gonna just park this on top, so you can basically get them at an angle, at a slight angle with a slope. This is one of the best things I've ever purchased, to be honest with you. I wanted to save the best for last, but I want you guys to see the lights. Boom, right there. So that's really cool, man. I'm so stoked. I'm so excited. I'm just so happy. This just brings back memories. So the dashboard inside, they actually light up. I mean, I'm sure you guys seen it when they first announced this piece. I want to show you guys the sticker, all the stickers that it comes with. So this, I believe this just goes on the base stand. It comes with these different stickers. That's very nice, man. It only comes with 3 sheets of stickers, I believe, so you might want to pick and choose where you want to put these. But if I sell the wild build, I'm just gonna add these with the wild build. Now let's get into the dimension of this bad boy. Here I've got my little helper here. From end to end, woo, we're looking at about 3 feet, 3.25 feet. All right, now let's take a look into the actual cockpit. It just opens vertically upward. This side window opens upward like that. The rear window opens as well for the co-pilot. Overall on the vehicle, you do get black matte black all throughout. You're gonna see it on the window, on the frame, on the nose, all throughout this area right here at the top of the motor. You're gonna have it all over. And then at the top of the tail as well, you're gonna see a section that's painted with that same color. And then these rear wings that swivel, they're painted black as well. The bottom, at the base of it, is just all army green. The plastic that holds these missiles is just painted black. Same thing on the other side. It just has the black on this little carrying part. And the cannon as well is black, but they put like a heating effect on the gun, so it looks like he's firing. When he's firing, the gun is overheating. When it's put into action, same black color on the minigun right here in the turret in the front. And it does have compartments, and those compartments reveal engine parts, parts of the gun. This panel also serves as a step because it spells step right there, right above the panel or the opening. Same thing on the opposite side. That's very cool. The motor also has a panel that's accessible. And the thrusters there, they don't really have much paint at all. They're just all that same black color. We also get some paint apps on the blades. I really like how they added that. We do get some yellow. The missiles themselves, they are painted white, but it's gonna be the same thing on the opposite side. We're also given lots of decals on the rear wings. So it's really cool. You got some decals on the side right there. Beware of blast. You got the G.I. Joe symbol. Another one that says danger intake, jet intake. You got the Dragonfly emblem, and then you have some writing there, Lieutenant W.S. Wild Bill Hardy, and then a little bit of warning right there, a little signage there telling you that's a step number 24. You got yourself another rescue stamp right there. You get your bang for your buck. In height, the Dragonfly does stand at around 12 inches, a little under 1 foot, just to give you a reference. That's enough of the chopper. Let's get into some comparisons. Here I've got it next to a Sentinel-1 old Toys R Us jet fighter toy. Here I got it next to a Mattel Jurassic Park car from the first film. So this is about a 1/18 scale, so you can see the difference. Here I have it next to a Love and Thunder Mjolnir. Here I've got some different toys from different lines. I got a Funko Pop Dewback. I've got a Classified Flint, a new Grim Knight 2-pack, Grim Knight from the Killer Croc 2-pack. Here I've got the, I forgot what figure this is, but it's a Scarecrow from Arkham Origins, I believe. Here I've got the Dragonfly next to a Black Series Deluxe Dewback with the Sand Trooper. And that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my full review on the Dragonfly by HasLab. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next one. Peace.